Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Jones's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Headshot lands, was a hook. Double jab upstairs. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Now he ties up there. He scored well after being hit himself. It's tough to assess, but Pacquiao's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Halfway through this round here. Nice combination, jab, uppercut to the head. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Right to the body. Unable to connect by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have...
Manny Pacquiao's in bad shape. And we come to the end of round number one. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for, his judgment in this kind of situation.
How about that left hand? Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. He missed with that headshot. A huge right hand from Roy Jones Jr. Scored well up top. Pacquiao's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Keep your head moving.
Good smooth work by Manny Pacquiao. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Fine-looking right hand by Roy Jones. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook. Solid left hand to the head. Jones is proving to be elusive. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Committing now to the left hand, good straight shot. Roy Jones Jr. with a royal right. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future, because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Pacquiao's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Come on, kid.
Once again to the head. Blocks the headshot. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good flush shot by Roy Jones. Pacquiao's cut, and you can see blood coming from his mouth. Now, I don't know if maybe the mouthpiece caused that, but the bottom line is that he can be swallowing that, and that can take away from his wind and conditioning. A well-placed left hand up top. Pacquiao's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Targeting that overhand left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Good flush shot upstairs. Tried to land that up. Look at that. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Jones is in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch. I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Roy Jones.
Back to the body.
Manny Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. That's a well-scored left hand by Roy Jones. Well-timed by Manny Pacquiao. Took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Pacquiao's putting forth a great combination. Now the question, oh, that's gotta hurt. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big shots. And that cut will end the night. This is going to be a technical knockout. The ref saying the fight cannot continue due to that cut.